how I was able to see the tapes. This is why she think I saw them, and I saw some things that were unreal, and I saw celebrities on the tape.
Door to Dwayne's dressing room, and that's when I see Dwayne. There was a couch, and Will was bent over on the couch, and Dwayne was standing up, killing him, murder.
This is Will Smith's.
I don't know if Will Smith has surgery on his or what, but that mother.
I have a career, I'm an artist, I have a lot of things to lose.
He in the corner screaming, balled up, right? Like I could feel his pain, like he had been raped, like he had been forced to do something.
Will Smith is reportedly facing renewed scrutiny over long-standing rumors and allegations. Some online commentators have claimed that he had a relationship with Bryshere, though these claims remain unverified. According to the narrative, questions have been raised about why no legal action was taken despite allegations and rumors that have circulated for years. The discussion also references a recent lawsuit filed by a former violinist, who alleges that Smith made unwanted advances toward him. Critics have pointed to these claims as part of a broader pattern of accusations surrounding Smith. Before Bryshere's name became part of the conversation, Smith had already been the subject of various rumors and allegations involving other men. One of the earliest widely discussed claims surfaced in 2012, when Star magazine published a story alleging that Smith had a relationship with actor Dwayne Martin. The report suggested that the alleged affair contributed to problems in Smith's marriage to Jada Pinkett Smith. However, Dwayne Martin's then-wife, Tisha Campbell, publicly denied the rumors and stated that her husband was committed to their family. Years later, in 2023, Smith's former assistant, Brother Bilal, appeared on Tasha K's platform and shared claims about an alleged encounter involving Smith and Martin. Those statements generated significant online attention, though they remain disputed and unverified.
Open the door to Dwayne's dressing room, and that's when I see Dwayne and having anal sex with Will.
Let me process that for a second.
There was a couch, and Will was bent over on the couch, and Dwayne was standing up, killing him. Murder.
Okay. What did you...
Actress Alexis Arquette reportedly made a now-deleted Facebook post in which she accused Will Smith of having an affair with music executive Benny Medina during his marriage to Sherry Zompino. According to the post, Sherry allegedly discovered the situation, though these claims were never confirmed. Benny Medina, a well-known music executive and longtime associate, has often been credited with helping advance Will Smith's early career in the entertainment industry. Over the years, online discussions have circulated various rumors and interpretations about their relationship, but none of these allegations have been substantiated. In later years, more online commentary and social media discussions continued to circulate additional claims involving Smith and others in the industry. These narratives have remained controversial and widely disputed separately. Public figures and online creators have also commented on rumors surrounding Hollywood relationships and behavior, contributing to ongoing speculation across social media platforms. Overall, much of this discussion remains based on unverified claims and internet speculation rather than confirmed facts.
And Charlie Mack, so Charlie was with me every step of the way, first out the limo. So Charlie has been with me, 30 years coming up in the business. So, he's surrounded by a whole lot of strength. He's surrounded by a whole lot of love. And all he has to do is add discipline, and he's going to be all right.
It's like Uncle Will, Who is best to give you advice? And it's Will Smith, and I'm getting so much good advice. I got my first acting role, Empire, and it's changing my life. And it's like I'm listening from the greatest, and it's like making me well prepared to work with Taraji.
As the story continues, online discussion suggests that tensions and personal complications may have developed during the period being described. Some versions of the narrative claim that expectations and relationships changed over time, ultimately leading to a breakdown in professional and personal connections. In later years, separate reports about the individual circulated online, including legal issues that were covered in public records and media coverage. These incidents involved allegations of domestic disputes and subsequent arrests, which attracted significant attention at the time. However, the broader claims connecting these events to earlier rumors remain unverified and are widely debated online. As a result, Much of the discussion continues to be based on speculation rather than confirmed evidence.
Gray's wife calling 911 after escaping him at a Goodyear QT, claiming Gray her hundreds of times, strangled her, and threatened her with a knife.
As the story continued, further claims began circulating online involving statements allegedly made by a former associate and assistant of Will Smith. According to these online narratives, he reportedly made various accusations and shared personal accounts regarding his time working closely with Smith. These claims gained attention across social media and entertainment commentary channels, where users discussed and debated their credibility. Some versions of the story also suggest that private conversations were referenced as part of these allegations. However, none of these claims have been independently verified, and they remain part of ongoing online speculation and controversy.
Bryshere Gray. So long story short, when I'm in Chicago, this guy's acting erratic. Like, I mean, crazy. He's getting stopped by the cops. There's male prostitutes involved. There's mental illness involved. There's use involved. And I'm really trying to see what happened to this guy. And one day he said, you know what happened. You know that Will R-worded me, or however y'all kind of say it on YouTube. You know that Diddy and you know Charlie Mack made me suck his private part, right? And I'm like, whoa, this was a full admittance. And he's going, and I'm like, I didn't know anything. He's in the corner, balled up, snot, so much sweating and pain that blood is coming from his nose, right? And this is me and him in a conversation. And he was like, please don't tell him. Please don't tell him. Will admitted to me that he had with Bryshere Gray, but it was consensual, right? So I'm like, okay, so now it's starting to make sense, because nothing, I would have never believed that the way this guy's acting, something had to happen. So now, Will told me, and this is going to be in paperwork and everything, right? So when Will told me that he did have sexual intercourse with Bryshere, he said Bryshere did ask him to stop. Will said he finished, completed the act, then stopped. Right then and there, when a person says stop, that means stop. Period. Period. So I do believe that Will assaulted Bryshere Gray. Charlie Mack and Will gets a lawyer for Bryshere, and they try to get me under NDA. I tell Will, I'm not signing, I don't even have an NDA with you. How am I getting an NDA with him? You understand what I'm saying? So I hire a lawyer, right? Mm-hmm. When I hire the lawyer, he comes back and say, listen, this is the best I can do. He said, I'm going to have y'all do a mutual NDA, meaning that Bryshere can't tell people that you know that Will and Diddy now, and I want to say the R word, but I know we're on YouTube. Then you can't say nothing about him. So I said, okay, well, as long as he stopped telling people that I know what Will and Diddy did to him. You understand what I'm saying? Period. That was the problem. So there's legal paperwork, and it's all going to be, and you got to follow this case.
You hold them down, because he was like, Charlie Mack is not going to be able to be there, because him and Charlie had something else going on. I arrived in Chicago for Empire. It's a damn mess. It's no other way to put it. This dude is going crazy, right? He's out there allegedly with male prostitutes. He's pissing in the trailer. He's acting psychotic, right?
The same thing he's doing now.
Beyond that. But this is why a show is going on. I pulled him to the side. I said, listen, I'm here to help you, and so forth and so on. So he was like, all right, I feel that. He said, everybody on the set know you. Everybody seem like they love you. Okay. I want to love you because everybody else love you. I said, if that's what you want to do, then do it. But he kept acting up. And then one day I said, what the F is wrong with you? And he was like, you know. He said, you know Will me. You know Diddy made me suck it. You know what's going on. You know Charlie made me suck. And I said, I have no idea what's going on. I have no idea. So he crying, no blood is coming from his nose. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And I'm like, yo.
According to online commentary, the situation reportedly became more complicated over time, with claims suggesting that personal emotions may have developed during the period in question. Some discussions online attempt to explain these narratives by referring to the individual's background and personal circumstances, although such interpretations remain speculative. Separately, public figure Jaguar Wright has made public statements in interviews and online platforms, alleging that after Cassie filed her lawsuit, there were discussions involving legal counsel regarding potential action against Will Smith and Diddy. These claims also include assertions that the situation did not progress further due to alleged external pressure. However, none of these statements have been independently verified, and they remain part of ongoing online controversy and debate.
If he needs prayer, I don't even know what's going on.
They trying to slay him out so he'll feel too embarrassed to file his lawsuit against Diddy for what Will and Diddy did to him. With Jaden and Justin present, that tape exists.
Okay.
I really hope none of that baby oil was used on those kids. That would just be in bad taste. Baby oil on babies.
You can't say that the flavor camp was sponsored by Johnson & Johnson. You just come on. Come on.
Starting to sound that way, ain't it?
No.
All that talent, and they fucking and she let Charlie tune that boy up on coke, knowing that he was bipolar and had ADHD. What kind of mother would do that to her son? Turn him into a prostitute so you could pretend to be something more than what you are, which is nothing more than a Philly whore. You're a whore. You're a bigger whore than they're making your son out to be, that's for sure. Because he didn't have no choice. You was down by all. I'm sorry. The Bryshere conversation for me is not easy. Because I came to Belial and I asked Belial to help me save the kids, and all he was worried about was his book.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
Don't nobody care about these kids. Don't nobody care about these kids.
As discussions continued online, some users began referencing a rumored legal case that was being speculated about on social media. These claims were linked to various blind items circulating online, though none of the details have been independently confirmed. Separately, reports also emerged regarding a lawsuit filed by violinist Brian King Joseph following his involvement in Will Smith's 2025 tour. According to the lawsuit, he was hired to perform during live shows and later invited to continue collaborating on tour-related projects. The filing includes allegations about an incident in a hotel room during a tour stop in Las Vegas in March 2025. Joseph claimed that his room had been accessed while he was away, although hotel security reportedly found no signs of forced entry. The lawsuit further alleges that after raising concerns, he was later removed from the tour and replaced by another performer. Representatives for the parties involved have reportedly given differing accounts of the situation, and the matter remains disputed. Online reactions to the situation have been divided, with users sharing different opinions and interpretations of the events. However, many of these claims remain unverified and are still subject to public debate. What are your thoughts? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to check out our next video.